Hello, welcome to Shop Talk. We're going to look at a very vintage and rare Stihl chainsaw. I remember the first time I saw this saw, it was about 1972. It was experimental. The Germans brought it into a shop in Oregon and they wanted us to test run it, which we did. Used it and went to return it and they said, just sell it, we don't want it. And what it is a prototype for the Stihl 075. And we'll take a close-up look. It's got some very unique features you'll probably ever see again. It was built on an 050 frame. It's a standard 050. But it's got the studs like the 075. And here's the cylinder. Doesn't look like anything out of the ordinary, but just a quick look here. Head comes off with head gasket and a cylinder. This was an experimental saw, prototype. The exhaust is the same size as an 075. The intake is smaller, like an 051. And the piston was unique too. I don't, to my knowledge, ever know that Stihl made a single ring piston. There's a single ring piston. It's the same size as an 075 piston, but look at the windows on it. And this is, I've got an old used 075 piston there. You can compare the differences there. That on the right is the 075 and on the left is the prototype. And you can see the very similarities there, very close. Of course, this is an 075 cylinder. And here is the prototype right here. Quite unique. I'm restoring this. It was in running condition. I've looked for it for years. I knew it was out there and been looking to stumble into it, and here recently I did find it, and I'm going to restore it and get it back up and running good. Muffler, you can see some in-shop welding they did. It was experimental, and you can see where they welded the flange onto it. Took an 050 muffler and welded a larger flange onto it. See that there? Get it a little closer there. That's a factory weld. And the cylinder is sand cast. It was pretty much handmade. And there's the original top frame. It does have a crack in it. I'm going to weld it, or I'll use another one to get as close as I can to factory color. But very rare, very unique. And here's the top cover. One thing I did notice on this head, this indention here, Stihl used a longer bolt, and to fill up the excess, rather than to get the correct size bolt, they used stacked about 6 of these washers in each cavity there. I'll get one out here and let you see what it looks like. Right, there's the washers they used. All factory Stihl washers. Just a great saw. We'll get it up and running, and we'll take some videos of it after we get it running.